friends, welcome back to the channel. It's actually Editing Angela. I forgot that I did not do an intro, but we are going to start a series. It is going to be an organizing series, and I'm going to show you some of my challenges. It's going to be raw, it's going to be real, and we're going to tackle each area one at a time. So let me show you what is first up, and then we will get into the rest of the nitty gritty. Let me know what your challenges are. Let me know some of your ideas. I want to hear everything that you can tell me. I have ordered some things during Prime Week that I think are going to help, and I will show you those each step of the way. So we'll try to make the videos pretty short, but frequent. So stay tuned. I started on this, and then I decided maybe I would show you a little bit of my organizing challenges and what I'm doing right now. So these two, this one I had already taken the shelves out of it, and I had this basket in here with some of these clear packs of stickers and such, and I just never turned to this, and so it wasn't working for me. And then all the rest of them were all pads of paper. So I've started taking the pads of paper out of the top two, took the shelf out, and I have some iris containers that I'll show you in a minute. And I'm going to attempt to organize them by kind of themes or colors and put those in there, find a new place for the rest of those, and see if I can get some organizing done, because I did not do a craft room tour this year because my craft room's in a shambles. And I want to get it back to where I need it to be. So what did I do? Oh, that basket that I had an empty basket up here. So I put all of the tall stickers and things up there. These are all kits, and those are the ephemera that goes with them. So that's pretty good. When I have a project going and I'm looking for something, I have so many cool stickers and die cuts, and they need to go in there. So let me take you out to the family room where I started working on this, and I'll show you what I have in mind. And I really hope this works. My goal is going to be, hang on, let me take you right over here. All of these pads of paper and all of these, see, look at, I told you this place is a mess. And these pads of paper, I want to sort all of this and get rid of a bunch of stuff. And then hopefully these will fit there. Maybe I won't be keeping them still. I don't know. But let's go to the living room. Okay, I know this view isn't good. It's really early in the morning. I've only had half a cup of coffee, and we're just getting going. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Ooh, that's a dilemma, because I only think 4 will fit on those shelves. Call me crazy, but I don't like it when they're colored. I want them all white or all clear. And Demi had taken some of them. So I ordered 2 boxes on Prime Day. So I think there's 10 in each box. So I'll be able to fill this one and this one. And then I will organize them all. So what I've done so far is in here is all Anna Griffin. And I'm going to call it like Victorian type of things. Oh, that's not a very good example. Victorian type of pieces. So I'm going to label each one of those with my handy dandy labeler. This one is all going to be vintage. So right now there are things like all of my decals, or what do they call that? So those are all my stars. What do they call that? Decoupage, maybe? Up here are all brights. So these are things like, these were from the Joann's going out of business haul. You know, this is all birthday kind of party stuff. I've got one whole, no, I think I had to start another one with just circles in it. So that is that one. Now you're probably saying, well, you've got them all organized. What more do you need? Well, I feel like I need to, one thing always leads to another, right? So I feel like I need to go through all my ephemera and maybe pare that down into some of these, like my vintage ephemera, and make room because the drawer I have is pretty full. This one right now is empty, and I don't know what it will be for, but I have a drawer with all of my florals, like all my fabric florals, any of those things, and it's really full. So I may have enough to fill this with floral stuff and then leave that one for something else. So let me get a little work done here and see what we come up with, and I will be back. All right, I pulled out my entire drawer of flowers, and I'm assessing the situation. And I think, so I've already got some of these that I've used for flowers. So what I could do is move all of this into this empty one. And I can use these for, because I have a lot of, embossing folders and such that probably would be better served in here. So I need to go look one more time and make sure that's going to work efficiently for me. And I think that's going to be the plan. But stay tuned. Okay. Fini. So this is empty. Minus some little random thing over here. Over to my left, I have a bring to sales and garbage. I have all of the empty colored ones that I will find for something else. And I was able to condense down to just this for all my colors. Now, if you see me shopping and buying flowers, yell as loud as you can from wherever you are and tell me not to buy any more, because I have plenty. These include all my millinery flowers, all the things I use for assemblage too. So everything's in one place. I got to a point where I was like, well, these are all extras, and these will be coming to one of my live sales. So I'll put this with in my bins for things for sale. So that is done. I have a couple of rando things. I have all of these feathers, which I think can just go in my bling box. And then somehow this bling got put in with the flowers. So I don't know how that happened. I am not going to label each one of those individual things, because what I did is I basically just did the colors of the rainbow, and then these are kind of some specifics and then neutrals and such. So I can see them clearly. Now, I know you can't tell it in the, whatever you call that, slow-mo or time-lapse. But the one reason I don't like these colored bins is because I thought one of the colors was purple, and then I opened it up and it was blue. So they just don't work for me. This roll of felt flowers I'll put in with my ribbons and such. And then I have two little things of butterflies, which I have a category just for butterflies and bees, so I'll put that in there. So we are good to go. Now, what is next? And I know this angle is horrible. Oh, by the way, do you see all that water over there? I have to tell a quick story. So while, let's see, I was in Clear Lake. They had like this scare. Well, they told us that we could not to water our plants or our yard because of the nitrates in the water. The water treatment plant said that. And then there was talk that the water wasn't going to be safe to drink. So I had Demi go and get all kinds of water. So now we're loaded. But, you can never have too much water, right? So now we have it sitting there until I can find a spot for it. Anyway, I digress. What I need to do now, I think I'm going to take this. This is from the Sears catalog, or the pattern cabinet. So I think I'm going to put all of my extra switch stuff, all of my die cutting things in here. So that will be taken care of, because it's stuff that I use, but not as much. And I have room for 4 of these iris things in those 2 shelving units that I showed you. So that will be one. This one, the other 2, this one's empty. And look, I'm missing only 2 clear things. So I'll have to be on the lookout for that. And I think what I need to do next is go through all my paper because I just feel like I need to get rid of all that paper in one spot before I can put all of these back in. And I'm going to leave these, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iris boxes out because I have a feeling as I go through things, I'll have more things to add in different categories. So that is where we're at right now. All right, so here's what we ended up with. I have not labeled them. I know what's in most of them. I did take out a second level, and I do have 1 empty space there. And then the things that I don't use very often are at the very top. And I am getting rid of a lot of my Cricut vinyl. So that's looking pretty good. I did manage to condense all of this. So all of that paper that was over on the other side, I managed to get all right here. So all of my paper is in one spot. And of course I have 8.5 by 11 and the small box that I picked up of solids in here, but everything is in one place. So I've destashed a ton of paper. I'm pretty excited about that. Thanks for joining me. Come back next time if you're interested in my reorganization videos. Hopefully this will be something that is going to last a while. So stay tuned. See you next time. Until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.